All right, thank you guys for joining us today. It's gonna be another beautiful day on the farm. Yeah, we sold some hot sauce this week, guys. So today we're gonna be boxing those up and shipping them out today. I need to feed everybody. And honestly, right about now in the season is when we're just trying to keep up with it. With growing all the chickens and pigs, we're picking up more feed. I would say this is close to peak busy season here of moving all the animals, feeding them, harvesting food in the garden. So morning chores have been a little bit more peaceful lately. No more piglets, guys. Our last family picked up the last 3 of the piglets this week. So 2 families, one family in Kentucky, thank you, and another family not too far from here. So yeah, so Elvira's here by herself now, and we're gonna be moving in here with Zeke here in a minute to breed her again, and then hopefully by the end of the year we'll have more piglets, because Elvira, she loves being pregnant. Elvira's a good mama. She just slowly kind of weans her babies away from her, and then they were probably eating grain for the last month. Typically we only breed her once a year, which this would be it usually, but this go around we're gonna try to do it twice. See what happens, and some of those piglets we'll probably keep for ourselves, and then we'll sell some. And we're about to process these 150 broiler chickens to put in our farm store. And I would say they would need 2 of these buckets of water. One of these filled with 2 bell waters is not enough, because they go through this water a lot. These guys are about to lose their minds. Come on. So these guys, graduation, freezer camp, this winter, we're halfway there. 6 months in, we still got 6 months to go. We're gonna just continue to move them around. Then we have the IPPs. Those guys are freezer camp this winter too. These guys should be bigger than the Coonies. I just want to point something out with this feed, guys. Look at this feed. This feed looks so good that I feel like eating it. Organic feed. I've never seen feed this good, and it smells good. Yeah, with some milk, man, it's like cereal. Look, you could probably eat this. I've bought other feed before, and it just smells. And then when the feed smells, your pigs are gonna stink. Hey pigs. Spoiled pigs. We're about to move them out of this spot, but they've been here, I think, a little over 2 weeks. And what I notice about the IPPs is that if there's grass, they won't really root it up. But if there's a little patch of dirt, that will root that up some. That's what we have here. There was a little patch of dirt in this area, and that's where they went to town. But on this end, where there's mostly grass, they're not really rooting this up. Now compared to the Coonies won't root nothing up. Just making our way up the mountain here, doing our chores. So thank you guys for tagging along. It means a lot. So ever since we put our 2 first beefy boys in the freezer, I've been trying to look for cows. Steers, excuse me. You guys ask me all the time, why don't you get cows? Why don't you get cows? They're hard to come by. Like, you can't just go to Walmart and go pick up a cow. Any larger animal, honestly. I mean, chickens, they come in the mail. Pigs, seems like they're always, you can always find pigs. And then we breed pigs. So what I'm learning, it's just word of mouth. It's like getting the word out, telling somebody like, hey, do you know somebody? Do you know somebody? And then eventually it'll get around to you, and hopefully you'll get that random phone call in the middle of the night saying, hey, I got a couple steers. In the meantime, we're just gonna have to keep at it with our pigs and chickens. Turkeys. Turkeys are coming. I mean, we need some bigger animals to eat all this luscious grass that we got growing. Hey, chicken meatballs. How you doing? When they're starting to jump out, that means you know they're doing well. I was able to get wood shavings from a local lumber mill. Typically I would go get them at Tractor Supply just because they're there and they're readily available. But then Riot Millworks came by and dropped a bunch of these off, and I've been using these, and let me tell you, these are, I don't know what it is, but these are better. Maybe because they're fresher? I don't know, it's just the smell is not there like it was with the other chips. So if you could find a local lumber mill to supply you with wood shavings for your chicks, that would be best. All right, back in the woods. We're gonna, okay, so let's go back in the woods. Something I've been wanting to check on is our mushroom logs, just to kind of give an update for myself and for you guys. So it's only been about 4 months, close to 4 months since we inoculated these logs. Well, I don't see anything yet. See, there's a plug there. It just reminded me because I started seeing mushrooms pop up like in the compost pile and just kind of random places in the pasture. And we've been getting a lot of rain. But these ones, they're still going. They're not even close, I don't think. I think we still have maybe 6 more months. Now, since we have more hot peppers to grow this year, we need sticks. We need some kind of trellising system to trellis them up, rather than go buying some sticks, which, you know, I've seen them $2 a piece, but we need like 30 of them. Even more would probably be better. But I noticed we have some bamboo down over here that maybe I could collect some of that and use that for a trellis. Well, it's not super tall. I mean, I don't need it super tall, but you know, they're pretty thin. Like this one's a tall one. I need them maybe 4 feet, 5 feet tall. Yeah, this stuff grows like a weed. There's some big ones in here, bigger ones. Yeah, sometimes it does feel we live in the Amazon forest. I mean, it really does. I mean, the amount of rain we get out here, and the greenery, and the forest, and the woods, and all the bugs that's out here. Yeah, this is a treasure here. Usually this stuff we're just trying to get rid of, man. Like, it's just so invasive, and it'll just take over eventually. All right, the humidity is pretty good today, but look at that. All these I got, it might be sturdy. We're gonna test it out. I mean, they're pretty stiff. See if these can hold up some peppers. Peppers are still pretty little, so we're just trying to get ahead of the game here. Here they are, Lorraine.
All right, I hope they work.
These are hot peppers also. I found these steaks actually at the thrift store for $2 a piece. Still, I mean, I think you could find those at the hardware store for, you know, $2-3. If you can use what you have, save a couple bucks. I mean, how many of these you think we're gonna need? Like 30?
I think we're gonna need like 30. So, I mean, in here, I think it's like what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because they were already like growing on the floor and crooked, they still need a couple more days to like straighten themselves out. So the bottom looks pretty good. And then once these straighten out, I can put some more twine on them. Do that one last. It's an ant hole, so do that one last. Yeah. Ta-da! This is tomato twine. I kind of wish I had the stretchy stuff. I think this used to stretch, but this is like probably 4 years old and it doesn't stretch anymore. But that's okay because I'm tying it really loose. And all I'm doing is just kind of tying this base, and it's going to straighten itself out as it grows, and then I can just keep on tying as it grows up. You got to be really careful not to snap any limbs.
We are growing more this year, more hot peppers. Not really knowing how good of a sale we'll have on our hot sauce, but hoping, and because I think we're growing, what, twice as many peppers this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
We cannot afford to snap any branches here. And then once it straightens out, I'm going to help it. I'll probably put another tie within a couple weeks.
Ooh, it's like the hottest part of the day. My favorite time of day. Chicken door. Chicken door's working good. Is it these ones?
No, those are tomatoes. So here's one here. I have an empty spot. I need to grow.
I guarantee you, we would have already lost the battle with this grass and the weeds if we didn't have this weed barrier.
Oh yeah, it would look like that.
Yeah. Like, this is our potato row. Potatoes look good still,
yeah,
but it would look like this.
Well, it did last year. That's what it looked like last year.
Yeah.
We couldn't even find our vegetables in it.
Wow, okay, look at that. I think these are gonna work. They seem pretty stiff. What do you think, Lorraine?
Yeah, they seem sturdy and it seems good.
Yeah, because it takes a while to grow a pepper. So we still have, I need more actually. Some at the end there, and then we have a whole other row. So at least we have that resource. And what, just this alone, I think I saved about $60. That's pretty good. I think this is the first hottest week of the year, I would say.
Yeah,
hot and humid. Makes you feel alive.
Hot and humid, for sure.
First of all, thank you guys. We had a overwhelming success with this hot sauce. So thank you for those of you who were able to purchase. Honestly, we did not think it would sell out in 30 minutes. So the final step on selling this hot sauce is we need to package it all and ship it out to you guys. Everybody gets a little hand sketch of Bernice. First bottle. Packaging up the first bottle. What? Boom, there it is. First hot sauce. So this one's going to Steven in Colorado. Thank you, Steven, for purchasing the hot sauce. This is the first one packaged. It's headed your way. So this is maybe half the boxes, half the hot sauce boxes.
Maybe we'll do half today. Half tomorrow.
Yeah, half today, half tomorrow. We gotta do more boxes, or put together more boxes and pack them all by hand.
And with love and great care.
We're almost done. Look at that. These are all the single bottles. All right, so there's some of you guys have purchased more than one. We have 3 in this one. One person bought from the UK, the only one that purchased outside of the US. So thank you for that. And that's it, guys. We packaged up all the hot sauces. Yeah, I think we need to make more for next time. We got more hot peppers growing out there this time. So hopefully we can get another batch going soon, hopefully. But thank you guys for purchasing. Your hot sauces are on the way. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we'll see you guys on the next one.